Ladies and gentlemen, we all knew this was going to happen, but did we think that this was going to happen this early? It has been less than a week that these players have been in Orlando, and they are already inviting thoughts down to the bubble. Not, excuse me, we're respecting females nowadays. Let's call them females. Now, if you guys have not heard already, some female on Twitter called ugly_Anna basically came out and exposed some NBA player for inviting her to the NBA bubble. Now, of course, she did not necessarily give out any names, and I highly doubt that she will actually give out any names, but from what we've seen right now, it's looking very dim for the Orlando bubble. I'm not surprised, again, that an NBA player invited some female to the Orlando bubble, but my nigga, I'm surprised that happened this quick. Now, a lot of people don't necessarily understand what NBA players have to go through during the NBA season, and I feel for them. You gotta understand, these NBA players are traveling city to city every other day. Baddies lining up at the hotel when the NBA players coming off the bus. Females setting up appointments months in advance. So when we talk about the NBA players, you have to understand, this is something that they are accustomed to. Now, the NBA is telling these players they gotta stay into a bubble for at least 2 months before they could see family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, understand this. If anybody in their right mind thought that that rule was going to be respected, you need to be checked and evaluated as soon as possible. And again, I'm not blaming the NBA players. I gotta sympathize with them. It's just a way of life. They've been living a certain way for a very long time, and all of a sudden they gotta switch it up and be completely isolated for over a month. Now, as for who it can actually be, Mo Bamba actually joked about it. He pretty much added Donavan Mitchell, and he basically said like, yo, you starting already. It's highly unlikely that it is actually Donavan Mitchell. The girl actually came out and said she wished it was Donavan Mitchell. I just want to say the NBA player that she's actually with took an automatic L. Now, through the FBI work of Twitter, they basically found out that Montrezl Harrell actually follows her Twitter account, so automatically all eyes are going to be pointed at the Clippers power forward. Now, I'm definitely not going to deny that this is definitely damning information. This basically looks like Montrezl Harrell is the person that we've all been looking for, but I will tell you guys this. It is very common for the female and the actual NBA player or the professional player, whichever sport they're in, to not actually follow each other, but just DM through Instagram DM, possibly get their number through Instagram DMs. And it's basically for this reason right here. So is it definitely Montrezl Harrell? I'm gonna have to go with no. It could possibly be J.R. Smith, the Henny God himself. It could possibly be Ben Simmons, the light-skinned bandit himself. I'm pretty sure Kendall Jenner probably wouldn't appreciate that, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, one thing that we have to be looking out for is these females that's geotagging Orlando. It's gonna be a lot of Instagram baddies that's just geotagging Orlando, and that's gonna be the telltale sign that they pulling up to the NBA bubble. It's just gonna be that simple. Now, one question that I do have is, how the hell are these females getting snuck into the NBA bubble? Because from what I'm reading, the security gonna be tight. I mean, like, are they gonna be sneaking in with a Mickey Mouse costume on? Are they gonna be coming down with a parachute like they coming back from the gulag? But the overall and most important question is this right here going to actually hinder the NBA bubble and force the NBA to not complete the NBA season? Now, in my opinion, I think it's going to be a very small chance that this is going to actually happen. Now, I do want to make this clear. It's going to be a very high chance that NBA players do actually sneak some Instagram baddies in, but it's going to be a very small chance that this right here is going to actually affect the overall NBA bubble. It might be a situation where one person does actually test positive for the coronavirus, but because they're going to be testing so frequently, I strongly doubt that the virus will spread like wildfire and we'll probably get out of nowhere like 5 or 6 cases. It'll probably be like 2 or 3 max. But I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. And I gave you my opinions about this already. I think that it definitely could be Montrezl Harrell, but in my opinion, I think that the person who probably did ask to fly her out probably doesn't follow her at all, man, because that's how NBA players move nowadays, and they smart like that. I don't know what Montrezl Harrell on. Maybe it's him. If it is him, it's probably a serious relationship, man, because as I said, NBA players don't trust these thoughts that much. But who do you guys think it is? Do you guys think it's Donovan Mitchell, Montrezl Harrell? Let me know what you guys think. It's been your boy, and we out.